one of the gentlemen, he was sitting down kind of, like just he's sitting like this, and he's got the knife, he's got the blade, he's got a hammer. But something that caught my eye over here was my first knife at Korin, which I would recommend to basically any cook, any young cook. It's super versatile. I'll use it almost on a day-to-day basis, whether it's butchering duck, chicken, cutting a couple onions and tomatoes on the line, cutting my ginger before making sauce. So it's definitely versatile, easy to use. So yeah, highly recommend. It's got to be in your knife roll.
The store is open to you, right?
Yeah.
What's the one knife that you would want to bring home with you?
Well,
yeah, we can go both sides wherever you want to go.
I'm definitely going to make my way on this side then.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me flip it onto you, Vincent. How about that?
Yeah. Do you have?
I would pick every single knife from over here.
Do you have a Usuba?
No, I actually don't.
That one right there. I think that's a great option for you.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of vegetables that we cut throughout the day. Onions, tomatoes, ginger, garlic for sure, the easy ones. And then we're working a lot now with farms, so especially in the last couple of months in the winter season, we've been using a lot of different kinds of squashes, lettuces, and whatnot. This is gorgeous. I have to say, the amount of respect that I garnered on that one day, I think all the chefs especially recommended at the end of the trip that we spend more time with the knife makers, if there was one thing to add on, because it's so interesting. You're standing in the heat first and foremost. We were there in June, so we were sweating. They were saying it was actually not too hot of a day, but I definitely felt the heat. I work tandoor. You can see the scars from making breads all day, and I would say that was hotter standing outside the fire, which I was standing exactly right over there, in the same place. Found it much hotter than what the tandoor even is. Yeah, and another crazy thing was the hammer. So it's a funny story that there was about 2 hammers. So one of the gentlemen, he was sitting down kind of, like he's sitting like this, and he's got the knife, he's got the blade, he's got a hammer, and he's hammering, and you could see the hammer in his hand. It was really worn down, and I guess they knew that we were coming that day, so they brought out a new hammer, and they showed us kind of the handle of a new hammer and how it looked. And what they told us was that the hammer he was using, the really worn down one, they said that this was passed down from his ancestors, that it was an 80-year-old hammer that he's using. So it's that culture, it's that tradition that you're passing down, and each blade is made by a guy that's eyeballing it, and that's taken years and years of practice to kind of to make this. So my respect level, I already believe that I respected knives, but it's gone to a whole nother level since then.